everyone. Welcome to my show. Today is October 22, 2023, 9 a.m. local time. Hello, everyone. Hello to all my viewers and subscribers here in the Philippines and also abroad. So today is sunny outside. So I have a nice weather. And good day and good night to all my viewers, Philippines and West. So let me see. Okay, so Miss Money is there. So let me pop this so that she can enter our studio.
Hi, Ate. Good morning.
Mayong buntag.
Mayong buntag. As you can see, I'm not, using my laptop. How's your day,
Wait,
Ate,
hold on.
so far?
Let me check. Is the audio is better?
Yeah, I think. Oh, I thought it's just me that I, I think it's all breaking up.
Very slow, very low. Okay, hold on, Miss Money. I'm gonna.
Okay, Ate.
Okay, audio. Hello? How is my audio?
Still a little choppy.
Choppy. Why is
Well,
like
in my
this?
end, I don't know with the other people in the chat.
It's choppy and blurry.
It's not blurry to me. To me, it's not.
But the voice is choppy.
Yes, choppy. Yeah, the voice. I mean the audio.
Yeah, that's the problem that I encounter now. Frank, is it choppy? The signal. Is it choppy? Ah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I think she's not moving, so she.
I'm here at the because I'm using a phone, so that's why when I go to YouTube to check, and so it got frozen. The StreamYard get frozen because I'm just using a YouTube. I mean phone. I was checking if
Mm.
how's the audio there.
And then the okay, let me. It's still choppy, Miss Money.
A little bit, a little bit.
Oh my. Yes. Please, StreamYard, cooperate with us. We don't like this. How is it? Hold on. I'm gonna check to my other phone. Okay.
Good morning, Kuya Frank. Good morning. Magandang umaga po. So, I hope everybody will can join us here. Every color, every hue, just represents to about me and you. Take it slow in the corner, in this kaleidoscope world. While waiting for our beautiful host, I'm just here. How was it? Okay now, ate? Or maybe it could
Or
be
maybe it
because of
could
your
be because of
headphone. If
your
you have
headphone. If
other.
you have other.
Hi, Boots on
Hi, Boots
Boots.
on Boots.
Im Im, good
Im,
morning.
good morning.
You
Hello,
have a
Boots.
echo.
Echo. Frank.
Stop calling. I don't wanna think anymore. Painay ko ng radyo lang. Painay sa radyo di. Ang audio, ang volume by down. Good morning, MM.
Oh, you're frozen, Miss Money.
Yeah, I
Okay.
get frozen whenever I'm out on StreamYard and then I have to check on YouTube.
Maybe there's a lot of people do live today or tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
glad to chat on you because we don't see you, Boots. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your support to us. So let's start, Miss Money. So
Yeah,
our
sure.
subject for today is trust. How to invest trust, especially in a relationship.
Mm.
Because,
How to?
yeah. For you, Miss Money, what is your definition when it comes to, word trust? What is your definition about that?
To me, trust is like, you can be with someone and you're being very comfortable and not worrying. You're not worrying you might be judged to that person. So there's the trust in there. The comfort is there. Like you can be yourself with that person.
Wait, hold on.
There is an echo. Are you using your laptop?
No, I'm using my phone. But I already, the echo cancellation. So I already cut off on that. So
Yeah, that's the
still,
same problem I had last Friday.
yeah. Anyway, so okay, so the trust, the definition of trust is firm belief in the reliability of trust, uh, strength of someone or something. So there's a, there's a opposite, you know, when it comes to, the word trust. So we're gonna discuss that later, the opposite of, the definition of trust. Because, especially now that, hi, Raymond, thank you for
Hi
coming.
Raymond, good morning. Good
Hello,
evening.
Bayou Billy. What's up?
Hello, Bayo Billy. Good evening.
Oh, by the way, before we gonna start in this, in this topic, so uh, anyone on the live chat will sponsor my show tonight in your time and day in my time. So I appreciate if you're gonna sponsor my show tonight or today.
Sponsor na.
Sponsor,
So that we can say like, oh, this show is brought to you by da da da.
yeah. This show is brought to you by, I don't know. So for me, there's a three words that indicate the word trust, Miss Money. Number one is confidence. So if you're confident in yourself, it's just like you have trust on yourself. You can like for relationship, men or women, they have confidence that they can sustain, they can able to make that relationship successful. So they have confidence for doing, it's just like more on feelings that once once the word itself, trust, is there's so many roots that connect on that word. Okay, let me read this. Boots on boots, I had to heal my heart. LOL, Manilyn broke me. Oh, why Manilyn broke your heart? Is that true, Manilyn? You broke his heart?
How did I ever broke your heart, Raymond? You did not
Oh.
even give it to me.
So it's just like the word confidence, because just connected with the word trust. So like in work, your boss has confidence on you that you can do it. And also some men that wanted to skirt women. So some, they just comment that, oh, thank you, Raymond. Oh, I have a sponsor tonight, Raymond. Thank
Wow,
you.
Raymond, thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so this show is brought to you by Raymond. Maraming salamat, Raymond. Oh, what
Who's
puts?
next?
Oh no, here we go again with the Burger King cancellation. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the big thing, that confidence, when it comes to the word trust. Okay, and then the second one, Miss Money, is believe, or belief.
Mm.
So you have believe in yourself that you can do things that you want to do. That's the second word that
Yeah.
connect the word trust.
Also
So
believe
if
in
you don't,
yourself that
yeah.
you are with the right person to trust. That's the belief right there.
Raymond, no clapping for Manilyn because she broke your heart.
Okay, I'm gonna take back my clap.
So uh, you know, don't let your heart broke. Okay.
Fix. I don't break hearts, Raymond. I just fix it.
So anyone can fix your broken heart.
Yes.
Okay, so and then like the word believe or belief. So it's just like sometimes you cannot really you cannot really trust the person if you don't believe and you don't have confidence on that person. So it's just like the trust word is not really you cannot really do something, but there's so many words that connected on that.
Mm.
Let me read this from Globalismo Black Man. I don't trust what they say. I observe action. Oh, that's yeah, because
Yes, I like that.
like I said, like I said, buy a belly. Thank you. So now,
Woohoo!
okay.
Bayou Belly, there you go.
Yeah. Maraming salamat. Maraming
Yeah.
salamat. Thank you, bye belly. So, the word trust is not really complete if there's no words that connect on that confidence, belief, and faith. So the third one,
Mhm.
Miss Money, that I gonna connect on the word trust is faith. So if you
Yes,
don't
correct.
have faith, nothing's happened. So you have to use the word trust. That's the main word, trust, and then you have to connect three words so that you can, it possible things happen if you're gonna plan or decide for that, the faith. So you have, especially for men, okay, for men looking for partner, looking for mate. So you have trust on yourself, you have confidence, you have belief in yourself, and you have faith in yourself. So that um three words connecting the word trust, it really happened if you wish, okay, if you wish or you dream happen. So you have to use that three words connected on the word trust. Confidence, belief, and faith, because there's a lot of men especially that they're not really unlike this is what I noticed. Unlike women, we're very vocal, Miss Manny, how we feel, okay, but men, they're
Yes.
not really. I'm not saying all, but majority of men,
Mhm.
they're very not really vocal, if they because like us, if we don't like if you don't like the person, you really you don't really care about if you're gonna say like that. But unlike the men, they have they're hesitate to say that. So this is the thing that for men, if they're gonna like the woman, sometimes they refuse to talk women because they don't use the three words connecting the word trust. They don't have really 100% confidence, and then they don't believe themselves that they can do it, or they don't have faith that they can do, or they can talk some girls that they like. Usually a lot they're very because they I think this is the thing that men don't um they don't really want if they gonna somebody will bust it on them, because it's a big um uh offending, or offend to men, that
Mhm.
if especially for for the girls that they like, that first time they talk they gonna bust it, but life must go on. Life must go on. So you cannot really tell that once you like that woman, or you like to skirt that woman, is just like 100% she will like you. Okay, so you have also shown things that these women will convince to like you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So
Hi, Philip Macy,
global
global black man.
globalismo black man. Even if you trust, that doesn't mean won't go raw Jezebel style off on you anytime. Thank you.
What's Jezebel style, ate?
I don't know what I have no idea what's the Jezebel style about.
Hi, Yuka. Good evening.
Philip Macy, hello.
What's
Mayong
Jezebel style?
buntag. Mayong gabi eh. Thank you for coming, Philip. Oh, yeah. This show is brought to you by Bio Bellies. Thank you, Philip. Okay. Guys, for men's is for the live chat, feel free to ask question, either Miss Money or myself.
Hi, Canadian. Canadian bread and Filipina honey. Good evening.
Okay, so from Raymond, he said, I don't trust people easily, especially women. Yeah, because you have to know the person first before you not really totally trust, before before you invest trust, because in a relationship, why my subject is how to invest trust in a relationship. you know the I'm talking about not only in boyfriend and girlfriend, like you like a friend, in your family, because
Yes.
even though it's part of your family, you cannot really trust, especially if the money is involved. You can't really trust. Okay, because when it comes to money, people, they change, they become chameleon. So that's the the thing. So you have to know the person
Yes.
first,
Money
and
can change people, ate.
before you invest trust, especially in a relationship. Okay. Hello, Yuka.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good evening, guys, for the newcomer. Welcome back.
Who's the newcomers, Miss Money?
I mean, everyone. Philip Macy.
Bread and Filipina honey. Thank you for coming. So feel free to share your question, share your opinion. Don't hesitate to ask question, okay? Because this show is not only for me and Money. This show is for everyone. So feel free, okay? Hi, Yuka. So we don't gonna, we're gonna later we're gonna talk about games, especially the lato lato. So we gonna so we're gonna, pause for a while for the, for the lato lato, but we're gonna concentrate our subject. Okay, so let me read this for quotes and boots. All good, Philip. All good in this lovely Sunday morning. I hope you good too. Philip Macy, are men be men in the Philippines? Are men allowed to
Yes,
be
yes, they
men?
are. In my opinion, men are very men here.
Oh yeah. Here in the Philippines, Philip Macy, it doesn't matter if you're not really, if you're not really manly, or as long as you're doing good to people, no, we don't say that, oh, you're not allowed here, we're not welcome here. As long as you're doing good, yeah, everyone is welcome
Yeah,
here in the
starting
Philippines.
just like just like starting in a family, men has more brain with the decision making, and then the wife just be the support, to like, okay, to verify something like that. But most of the time, men are more the one who will lead the family, just like that. Just we just started with the family. Yes, are men. Men are men here.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just like, if you're familiar, the movie or the series Star Trek, Miss Money, that, who's the name of that guy, Frank, that, he's not he's more into logical, he don't really, you can't really see in his face that, he's mad, but he's really more into logical. That's, that's how we look about men. So we're not really into the feelings, but we really look the logical, the value,
Mm-hmm.
the value of the man here. Because, that's the main reason, Miss Money, that even though some Filipino men, they do BS when it comes to Filipino women, but we're not really nagging, degrade them. We hurt, we hurt that what they doing to us. Yeah, that's given, we hurt, but we don't really disrespect, degrading our men. Unlike, Western women,
Mm-hmm.
that especially when it comes to black women, they really don't respect men. But, here in Philippines, especially Filipino women, we don't really do that in our men, even though, the men doing BS to us. So that's the thing that, I'm still proud, even though they're doing. But, it's like, it's our personality that, we still respect our men. Who's that the guy, Frank, in the Star Trek? I forgot his name. Okay, so this
Wow.
is
I mean, who's the super chatter? Another sponsor ate, Globalismo Black Man. Hi, thank you. Maraming
oh,
salamat
thank
po.
you. Thank you. Oh, I would like to yeah, I'm gonna give you. Thank you. Maraming salamat, Globalismo Black. Thank you. Okay, so I have something here. Oh, scat in the word, I see it. Hey, everybody, I'm driving. So, okay, just listen to us. But focus on your steering wheel, okay?
Of course.
Oh, let me read this from Poots. Relationship without trust is like a building in skyscraper without a foundation. Gonna collapse
Mhm.
during the construction. Yeah. But, like, in a relationship, you cannot really, here's the real talk, puts on boots. You cannot, in a relationship, you cannot really trust right away. So you have, like, for girlfriend and boyfriend, especially long distance relationship, shown shown to your you know shown to the woman, shown to the man, that, you're capable, to invest trust. Because, if you don't really capable to invest trust, the relationship, well, it's just like, what do you call that, it's just floating on the air. If you don't really invest trust, you trust a person, but if you're not invest trust, the relationship is just like floating on the air. So you have also,
Mhm.
much better, You have trust, but you have to invest and invest, the trust. Because, at the end of the day, if you invest trust in a relationship, of course you will get that in a jackpot situation. If you
Mm-hmm.
if you invest trust in a relationship. Yeah, because nowadays that especially for now that social media is rampant, it's
Mm-hmm.
so it's there's a lot, this is one thing that I noticed, for young generation, Miss Money, they're very good in flowering words, they're for me it's I consider this the young con men, they're very good in
What, for the
talking.
ladies or men?
Men and women, Miss Money, they're very good in talking. I'm not saying, okay, I don't generalize men and women. Okay, I don't. But majority they are, especially for young, for young generation, they're very good in flowering words to convince, to convince, especially if they need something
Mm.
to a person, they're very good,
Well, I think it's time to run. The
yeah.
more he or she is good with the words, you know.
But the thing, Miss Money, is especially for Western, Western men, especially older, and then they found young Filipina, pretty Filipina. They just really want, they don't really have a relationship. They don't want to have a relationship with that Filipina, but they really want to do things that, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So it's just like, they don't really want, to invest serious relationships. Some they really want, to have tahong. 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 So okay, Raymond, no all. Yeah, I said that, yeah, I say that, Raymond, that, I'm not. When I say something about um black woman or black men, there I'm not generalize them. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
just to let you know, I'm not generalize them, because of course I have also sister-in-law. Okay, and I'm married to a black man, so I'm not generalize all black women, all men, but the majority they are. Okay, so it's just like Filipino. Not all Filipino women or not all Filipino men are okay. But this is try to look, Raymond, if you're familiar about the Passport Bro channel, you can see about their content in their share video also from TikTok, how black women, how black women, how they talk and how they treat black men, particularly American black men. Ruel Bilazon official, thank you for coming. Okay, Raymond, some respect us in the West. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Yeah, they do respect, like I said, Raymond, I don't generalize that. Okay, I don't generalize that, because I have also the siblings of my husband. So I have also, because they're nice to me.
But I think, in my opinion, Ate, it's not really about nationality, your race, or
Yeah.
whatever, but it's about how a person was raised based on her environment, the way that her belief was instilled to her since she or he was young. So I think that's very important. It's nothing about nationality. But we're just glad because in Philippines we have really such a solid foundation with our values, and
Yeah.
glad it's still continuing. So I think that's really um the very main that's contributing of how we act towards other people.
Exactly. Particularly when it comes to men. Hi,
Yeah, I mean
Shaitar.
that's how
Thank
we
you for
instilled.
coming
So that's why.
today. you know, Now that Miss Manny, the comment, it's late. I think the StreamYard was so overloaded because the comment on my phone shows very late. Sorry guys if I read your comment late. Yeah, because okay, for those men here on my live chat, share with us how how is your experience with Western women and how you experience with Asian women, particularly Filipina. Okay, so just share with us, because I really want to know. I really want to know. My God, what's the difference between Western women, Asian women, when it comes to dealing with their men. Okay, so share with us, guys. Frontate, I have
Because
to trust a woman to live with
um
her. Can't put her name on the bank account to pay bills. I can't trust her. Yeah.
because you know
So
what, Ate, based on how I see it, I don't want to be like very biased against Filipina. I am a Filipina, but none of us, I mean, as a whole, as a nation, we are not perfect either. I still see many Filipinas really like materialistic. You know, they gonna choose people. I mean, they gonna choose men depending on what's his job. They're also like that. So I think it's depends on the people really. The way their
very
parents let
judgmental.
them. Yes, and then it's also about how they were raised. You know, there's just some parents that they will um the way they raise their kids is it's like they're showing that this is how you should choose man in your life. This man should work like this. He or she should be a doctor. So do you marry,
Yeah.
and so that's it. So you know, and as a child, it will really put up in her mind. So because the child believes the parents, the child respects the
Hmm.
parents. So that's how it will started. I see a lot of Filipinas also like that.
Yeah, it's just like like I said, Miss Mani, that we cannot really point it out all Asian women, or particularly Filipina, and also I can't point it out just all black women or black men. It's just like
Mm.
but just like I said, that majority they are. So when it comes to that, oh yeah, I agree with that, Miss Manny, that not all Filipina are like us. Okay, some they have also they are also social climber. Some they are
Yeah, that's yeah.
also so it's just like when it comes to parenting. okay, all parents, they really want their children to become, to be good, good children, good citizen in the world. But when they starts to, when they starts to, become independent, when they start, thinking, the parenting that, is no longer, on the, but some, there's, there's things that, they're still doing that. But once your child starts to, grow in, they have their own, they have their own decision, it, their mindset is changed. But however, they also, you also base on, their environment. So if their environment is very toxic, it really affect, the behavior, the personality of, of a person or of a child. Because for me, environment is really big impact for your
Mm-hmm.
children. So like, like
Yeah.
in the family, if your children always, seeing, their parents always fighting, always, if they're, if they live in the place that, every morning there's, there's a neighbors fighting, there's, gun shooting. So if they're gonna use of that, they think that, that is a normal, that's a normal. So no matter, no matter how you, how you parenting your children, if the environment is not safe with them, it really affect on their, in their, um personality, or it really affect how they, how they look, the real world.
Yeah. There's a lot of factors that can really change her, but a solid
Because
values in
no
her life
matter
that she
what,
grow up
li-
will still stay.
yeah, just like me, my parents always, always teach us to be respectful. I still now, I just, I just, apply that on myself. Every place that I go, I always respect elders. But you cannot really respect, even, even if it's that elder, if it shows that, disrespect you. Of course you don't have to, you don't have to respect that elder person, because, like I said, it's according the environment that you're in. So if if the people are very toxic, so your personality is, affected also.
Oh yeah.
So
There could be also be instances that no matter how you're good as a person, you are your parents raised you, but when you choose to be like mingle with friends, the influence is also there. So it's there's a lot really factor. Yeah, that's part of the environment. Yeah.
okay, so let me read
So
this from Raymond. I don't follow passport bro thing. I'm my own man. Never been follower. I don't buy into the hip of this passport bro stuff. Well, yeah, okay, that's your, that's your, opinion. So we respect that. But I can see, because I always, I watch, passport pro channel. I can see, they have also point, why they, why they say that. Okay, so there's a lot of things that, when I heard, and when, and this is a core, this is, I'm based what I saw, that, they share things. And even, even my husband, he said to me that, the way that he deals with women before, black women, same with me. Okay, same, how, how he's respectful with the black women, and how he respectful with me. Same. But nobody will treat him like I treat the way I treated him. Nobody. That's why he chose me to be part of his life than the sisters. Okay, so this is a good question from BioBilly. Do you not like the idea of dating women overseas, Raymond? Okay, that's you
You
know
know
that's a
what,
good
Ate?
question.
I just follow this topic about Passport Brothers yesterday. So I was really because it's what's recommended to me because I was like watching the uh I mean Jada and Will Smith kind of issue, and then it also at the same time got recommended to me the other channel Passport Brothers. And yeah, I understand now where they came from with their sentiments about the Western women. But
Yeah, okay.
yeah, that
You try,
seems
try to look, the black TV, Filipino black TV. So he's married to a Filipina,
um
and then yeah,
okay.
I can
But
tell, I
my
can
take
tell the
about that,
difference.
yeah, I mean it's how it's how they live. I mean, but for sure there it's not, it does not mean everyone. For sure, it's just like they just they I mean they just known because they put videos on social media or kind of like that. But but I in my opinion about it, it's like very crazy actually, because it does not really that worse. Women, if they don't like men, they just gonna um refuse the offer, refuse the offer in with respect. There's the terms, we don't humiliate men.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Well,
haven't seen
anyway,
that happening here.
but when it comes, well, I don't really want, to discuss that about how they
Oh yeah.
act. Yeah, because we're not, no matter, okay, no matter what we explain to people, no matter what we gonna explain, the disadvantage and the advantage, they don't really get the point because they don't want to listen. Because it's useless also that we gonna discuss about that if the people don't listen, and they don't really look on the big picture. Nothing's happened, Miss Manny. But I know the fact that my husband telling me that this is how this is what he told me he experienced. Okay, but I don't really want to tackle that in my show. But I just give some example. Okay, from Raymond, I tell people live how they feel and respect everyone opinion and how they live life. this is an in, this is an interesting topic. It's turned deep. Ocean
Ask more
deep.
questions, guys.
Okay, so let me read this by the way. There is a huge difference between dating Asian women and US and dating Asian women in Asia. By you, I have dated women overseas many of time. So what's the difference? So have you dated Filipina here, Raymond?
Yeah, what are the difference we need to
Yuka,
know?
I'm invisible in the West. Oh, Raymond, I've been doing it for the passport bro movement. All right. I see Raymond same. Okay, from Frank Tate. I knew you guys say the videos of the black wife that stole $22,000 from the family bank account and asked the husband what was going on to about it. Yeah, that's that's very very untrust act of wife. You imagine you're gonna steal money from your husband. You're married, huh? And then I watched that, Frank, that she said that if in case that the husband will divorce her, so she has money, to use that. So it means that she don't trust the husband, because if she trusts the husband, that's both your money. How come you have faith that you're gonna steal that from the family bank? So ridiculous.
Yeah, you know what, Ate? It sounds to me that the relation or the marriage with like that, it sounds to me it's like they are incompetent. They are
Yeah.
competing rather than partnership or companionship. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Sean C. Adams, good morning, ladies. Hello, good morning too. Okay, so let's read this from Bible. Frank, my friend had an Asian wife. They sold their house and got check instead of depositing the check, and wife took the money and never came back. That's one thing that I said that it's important. It's important to deal, to invest trust before you go to marriage thing, because this is what happened. This is what happened. Okay, you think that this is the right person that you marry, but in a few years this person will stolen will stolen the money, and then uh if he's already got the money, and then
When
it's easy for
Kolya
them to
man ka
leave
mo?
you. So that's big difference if you invest trust first before you go to marriage thing, because we never know what's going on after after that marriage. Pasagdi diha si mama mo. It's okay. There was
Ah,
something that happened to my friend in real life. OMG,
sinabihan ko si mama ko, Ate Lily, na sa wag ano ka ba ma? Ma-viral tayo.
Yeah, because pasagdi diha, Miss Manny. Dili man na
Sige.
masyado, ano.
Bona ka, walang alam sa ano ba, sa mga technology kind of like
Ah,
this.
well, it's just like it reminds me, you know what? Speaking, okay, let me post, and I'm gonna share this with you guys. It reminds me of my father. My youngest sister. Because at that time, my youngest sister, she's on the training, so she's a police woman.
Oh,
So
wow.
me and my big sister, we're really very supported on her, because imagine she's 21 years old, Miss Money. She had she's in the PNP. Okay, so because my
Mm-hmm.
brother-in-law, she's a policeman.
Mm.
And then that time, Filipino, if you're the youngest, you're the favorite. You're the favorite. So she's
Yes.
the favorite of tatay. And the
The very
one thing that,
beloved.
yeah, that time, tatay has no cell phone. But, during that time,
Mhm.
it's not yet, the smartphone, it's quite expensive that. So sometimes, tatay go to my cousin, just to go there and have a phone call with my little sister. And then
Mhm.
my sister, the first salary she got from police, the paycheck, she bought,
Mhm.
the phone to tatay. But you know what? Tatay is so ignorant when it comes to. And then, my big sister, instead of learning how to do that, she's, if she needs to talk to my sister, just call my big sister and, just dial to him, because, he's very, very innocent. So it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh that when, and then he said,
Yeah,
"What I'm gonna do this?"
before when
Very
we tried to
okay.
teach mom, like, mom, you need to, like, at least know how to answer some calls and over the phone, we just have to click. And she will say, oh, it's just a waste of time, I better do laundry, like that.
And then, one time that, my little sister called him. And then, I still,
Mm.
that's phone. Why can't I ignore that? And then, I told him, Tai, Kura is calling. And then,
Mm.
he said, answer. And no, you answer that because, she's calling for you. And then, when he hold the phone, it's just like, where I gonna press, it's just like, it makes me laugh that, they're very innocent, guys, my father live in the countryside, so there's no really gadget there, but we're still try to teach my father to become, on the new new communication. So it's just like,
Yeah, they're
what?
really
He's
so,
not
I mean,
really,
they're not
he's
even
not,
interested to learn, they're not really interested to learn.
yeah,
They think it's just a waste of time.
yeah, exactly. And you know what? He ended up gave that phone to my sister, because
Uh-huh.
she just tell to my big sister that, okay, if your little sister uh
Hmm.
called you, just tell her, schedule, my God. So that by the time that, by the time, my big sister will go there, and, my little sister will call him. Okay, so let's go back to our topic. So you call exactly, Frank. I used to be trust everyone, but listen, learn, trust need to be earned. Yeah, that's why my content for today Yuka is just like how to invest trust, because you have to earn trust, trust to a person. Any question, guys? Feel free, huh? Okay. How can I Senyoko? How can I read this? Women in US are worse than Pinay can imagine. Okay, worse. Okay, for Poots, let me read this. Women, the trust feels always threatened to be betrayed because of the greed. Yeah, I agree with that. Money, corruption, ego, flower power, and the toxic friends whispering BS. It is always under stress, not worth it. Yeah, I agree. Because, uh before, Frank shared me some story, because she has a girl, that uh the girl invite her friend, just go on the on the apartment, and then Frank, he has a work, and then they play the music too loud. And
Mm.
then when Frank, when Frank is ready to sleep, and then he said that just to lower the volume, and then the girl, she has attitude. So it's just like there's no, you can see that there's no respect involved, Miss Manny, because if you have common sense, of course you have you let your man sleep, because your man will get up early in the morning, go to work, and you cannot they don't listen about that, but they just take that into in a wrong way, or bad negative negative interpretation. Raymond, not everyone going to have the same dating experience. Sorry for cops. Okay. No problem, I pause. So you do some things. Okay. How can I read this? How can you read new, Nyoko? New, be? Okay, I'm gonna read your, I'm gonna read your comment. Feminism has destroyed USA women. Yeah, because they're more on feminism. But here in the Philippines, we're more in empowered women here. When was the single I used to test women to see if they could be trusted? Okay, from Boots and Boots. Okay, at New ko Senyuko, is that right? Okay. It's bad in Europe too, but not as insane as USA yet. At least in Europe, men don't get rejected for using Android instead of iPhone. Well, here, you know what, Boots on Boots? Uh, Frank, he told me that, sweetheart, I want, to give you, a diamond wedding ring. And then I told him, what's the use of this? It doesn't matter for me. It doesn't matter for me, Frank. Okay. You don't have, because, for me is, I don't really look into that. Okay. The value is, it's important. I give value on this. Okay. So I don't really ask for, diamond, but, he insists. He insists about that, puts on boots. But for me, it's just like I just give the value. It doesn't matter the price, the worth, but I give value in this. Okay, from Bayou Betty, dating Asian women in the West is hard because as a black guy, because their families don't want to look bad in their communities. Filipino families are accepting, not usually like that. Yeah. But you know what? That's the reason. That's the one thing that some Filipino, they just mentality that if you have if you're lighter skin, much better. As you can notice, a lot of TV commercial here in the Philippines, they don't hire morena, dark Filipina. They always look, they hire mestiza. Mestiza means lighter skin. Okay, thank you, Frank. Okay. Senyuko, it is worse now in US than 1985. When a divorce, that woman was so bad, her mother said to divorce her. Oh. Yeah, that's why, Senyuko is, until now we don't have divorce here in the Philippines. They just really talk that, but they're not really sitting down and talk that to be implemented. Foods, I went on the date once, and the woman got mad because I paid for the meal. She literally screamed at me outside, little psycho. Oh, really? Yeah, it's just like, BioValley. It reminds me that I was watching, the video. This is, video that, this is, Black American boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay. So the boyfriend invite, the girlfriend to come over, on his crib, because, he will prepare dinner. And my God, I can see that, the girl doesn't, she was so mad because of the food that, I think, the boyfriend, she just prepared, steak, and then, buttered broccoli and mashed potato. But, the girl wants to go to the fancy restaurant. And, she don't, she cursing the man, oh my God. And then, I told to Frank, if you're gonna, if you're gonna do that for me, I'm gonna tell you. Come on, Frank, hurry up, let's eat. Let's eat. So and you know what? The boyfriend was so pissed off. You know what he did? She just throw the food on the truss, and, let the woman get out of my, on my crib. So yeah, good thing, I told to Frank, yeah, good, good decision that he did that to the girl, because, she's not really, she's not, my God, it's not a joke preparing food, and then for the man that, do effort, work hard for that, and then he's not appreciated with his lady. Oh my God. Same way, I gonna throw that food, and, let her out of my crib. Okay, Raymond, I was handful when I was in my 20s, so my relationship did not work out because of the dog in me. Well, that's the thing. Raymond. Canadian bread, Filipino honey, wild belly. Okay, exactly what's okay. Sinuko, I live in Philippines 2 years, 2014, 2016, and my faith in women was restored. Because I want to know that
Explain
globalist black
further.
man at Billy Bio. That's why I have gone mag mag what magto mag mo mood LOL
Magtao.
east
I
or
think it's
west
Magtao.
magtaw.
I don't know.
I don't know what the hell is that. Globalist. Globalismo black man. Sorry guys, for those black people here, sometimes we don't really understand what the hell is that meaning. So try to understand us, because we don't no ideas. Okay. Okay, east or west, the teachery or drama is similar. I have dated Filipina in Europe, and also the Philippines. But you know what? Globalist. more black man, much better to have a, to date a Filipina here in the Philippines than Filipina uh, in other countries, because some, okay, so don't take this as offended, is or offense, okay. Some, they become westernized. So for me, it's dealing with Filipina here in the Philippines than in other countries. Oh, this is good question. Do you ladies test men to see if you can trust them? Have you ever do that, Miss Manny? Uh do you test men to see if you can trust him?
No, I don't test them based on my, experience, but I just observe.
You just observe. Okay.
Yes.
But me, I especially, okay, I test my, my husband. Okay, I test him, especially during the pandemic, during the lockdown, especially that, the former president, Rodrigo Duterte, announced that all foreigners, they have time, to vacate, the Philippines. But I told, to Frank, it's okay for me, sweetheart. It's okay for me, my love, that because I understand about that. But he didn't do that, because he told me that, I'm married now. Okay, I'm not a single person, so you're my better half. So it's just like, I test him how, how he really, what do you call that, stick on me, so yeah. So I can tell that, he's really loyal. He's really loyal to me, because I told him, no, it's okay, don't worry about that, I understand. But he don't he preferred to choose to stay than to go back to the States. BioBelly Global, my fiancée is from the Philippines, but she lived in Spain for 30 years now. We've been together for 2 years now. Even when she gets mad, I'm lost. Where am I? Okay. She's claimed she never yells either. Globalismo, black man. What it's small. What? Lady disappeared. Okay. She's the Filipina with strong personality. I love that. Senyuku, say the letter is not a word. Mhm. Globalismo, black man, Bayou very good. You got yourself and spouse with emotional maturity. Well, you know what, guys? For me, you don't have, because if you're gonna yell or screaming with your partner, if there's a problem that needed to solve, it won't resolve, because because of that thing. So you have to calm down and talk with your partner. But when you're yelling, uh, that's a bad sign.
Yelling take too much energy, so yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
also yelling.
And then at the end of the yelling thing, she will got sore throat. And then when she got sore throat, and then you have to pay, or you have to buy medicine for that. Raymond, if I can't leave my rights around you without eating it, then I know it's real. Globalist, but experienced crazy tantrum with my ex-Filipina of Jeep once in 2006. LOL, her eyes was red and then the fire exploding volcano of Mount Pinatubo. Oh, really? Okay, I have a question for both of you. What do you think about dating Filipino guys? Oh, oh, oh. Miss Manny, I I'll take over that. You go first. So, viability question.
Oh yeah, dating Filipino
Do
men. I
you
mean,
think? What do you think about dating Filipino guy?
yeah, I mean they're okay, but the problem with the Filipino guys, they're just. I know it's also happened to other nationality that um they're really so good at first, but Filipinos really so good in a very short time, like 1 year, 2 years. No, there's no inconsistency. I'm not generalizing, but most of them, most of them are based on how I experience. But you know what, Ate Lily, Filipinos tend to really get married before at the age of 30 years old. So me as a 35 years old and wanting to like date a Filipino with same age or older than me, they're probably gonna already married because single
Yeah.
men Filipino are younger than me. So it's it's difficult.
Okay. Yeah, for me, okay, the difference between dating of Filipino men, oh my God, especially if you're on the 20s, 30s, even 40s, okay,
Yeah.
it's easy for them, to tempt with other girls. My God, it's easy.
And also,
They
Ate,
cannot
I also
really.
noticed that, yeah,
Okay, go ahead, Miss Money.
I also noticed that in Philippines, they're still not really so open about, when a pure single man, and they're dealing or dating like a woman that already have a child, it's there's still some judgments in his side,
Yeah.
in a man's side, especially if he's pure pure single. So they're
Mm-hmm.
gonna be against it.
Yeah, unless if you are rich, single mom, they will. But if it's not,
Yeah.
same level of, of
Hmm.
life, they refuse.
Hmm.
They refuse to, to do that. I don't know because this is
There's
the
yeah,
thing that
there's also this mentality when there's also this mentality going on with just because you are a single mother, they're gonna like they think that we are okay also with the fun, just the fun
yeah.
relationship. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because we already have child, so they think that we're okay with it.
And the reason why, I mentioned about that, Miss Manny, because some, you know, it's kind of hard because I have a big sister that she has two children. I know one, four, four children.
Mhm.
But that time she's not married, and then there's a guy, Filipino man married. They married but younger than her. But sometimes the cause of their fight, it's because this the husband always always digging the past of my big sister. So that's one thing that I don't I that's the thing that it's difference when the Western men, if you're honest and you're very serious with the relationship, they don't really digging the past. But some Filipino men, sometimes it cause of their fight. Okay, so another question from Sean C. Evans. I have a question. I think it's confusing. I have heard a lot of Filipino bloggers say that they want their foreign boyfriend to meet family before they commit. It's in tradition. Uh, what do you think about that, Miss Manny? I want you to comment about that
What's the question,
before
ate?
me. Okay. Here's the question. Filipino bloggers say that they want their foreign boyfriend to meet family before they commit, and it's tradition. Uh,
Well, during the very old times, sa ako anak ay sabo kay
okay, go ahead.
yeah, there's because traditionally when a man is courting the daughter, they're gonna go to their house. It is for the safety of the girl to let the parents know who she's dealing with. But yeah, we're getting more open about it. We're getting more modern with it. I mean, it's not really necessary. Okay, it's not really necessary.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, for me
but
also,
that
Miss
just
Manny.
has a root. It has a roots before. That's
Yeah, for
why.
me, it's just like, it's just like as long as, we already discussed, my family background and, the family background of my better half. So this is between you and me, okay? But, of course, you have to, you have to introduce your boyfriend or girlfriend to your family, but you don't really have to do things like, like you said that, you have uh, especially if you're in
Yeah.
the right age.
Yeah, that only happens very strictly happens when a girl is very at the very young age. You know, she's still vulnerable with bad things outside. But when you reach at the age of like 25 up, oh my goodness, it's just up to you guys. It's just up to us, really.
Yeah, it's just
Because
like me that
the essence
okay.
of that is for to make sure that the lady is gonna be safe. You know, the family knows who she's dealing with. But at the age of 25 up, I mean, it's not really necessary.
Yeah, because for me, of course, well, we both, with our parents is deceased. But before I do that, of course, I have to tell to my big sister that, Frank coming here, and we're planning to get
Yeah.
married. It's just like, to inform them, respect also with your big
Oh
sister.
yeah.
So, and then they said, okay, what, my sibling, Miss Manny, they're very easy to talk. And then, they said, okay. So you don't have to do that, but you have to meet the parents, of course.
Yeah, but if you guys are not really comfortable to meet the family, I mean, it's okay to explain. It's okay to say no. That you explain your side also, so
Mm-hmm.
that she will not expect for you to visit the family. So I mean, if she's really interested to you, she will gotta understand that.
Yeah, because we're different culture.
Yeah,
So
we have different. Yeah. But to me, Ate Lily, I'm not really sure if, especially if the relationship is still. I mean, it's still in the clouds, ba? Not really getting there. Not
Mm-hmm.
really sure if we're gonna end up um for life, for marriage or kind of like that. Because you know what, most of the time families gonna expect, and then if relationships fail, they're gonna be the one to like, oh, they will feel failed also.
Okay, so let me read this from Globalismo Black Man. LOL, no, because we went to a restaurant and I didn't bring cash, wanted to pay with my bank card. Okay, ay nako. Okay, question from Frank. Miss Maggie, what is it that you see that makes you trust them? That's a
What is it that you
question.
see that makes you trust them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I would start to like really trust the person if he's going to be honest to me, even not me asking, just like, oh, um just like a very private person, information about him, or just like, oh, I let you open my phone, or kind of like that. I trust you to like, you to know my, uh for example, social media account password. Even I'm not asking that, I'm not a person that's gonna go into a person's personal space. I'm not really like that. But when the time comes that he's going to open about it, and also being honest about himself, that I didn't ask, and he's very open about it, there's an honesty. So I think to me, it's he's really willing for me, he's willing to let me know him more. So that's it.
Yeah, for me, when it comes to that, like, opening the, well, Frank, he can open my phone because anytime, because you know what, Miss Money, I don't hide something there on my phone. So he can open, he can
Yeah.
use. Okay. So that's,
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
have
kind
a
of different when
confidence.
you're already married. But
Yeah,
during just you're getting to know each other, and he really want me to trust him. He will be the one to initiate, to open up this stuffs
like,
about him that I didn't have to ask, but yet he is willing. So that's kind of like good sign.
okay. So, Bio Billy. This is so, this is so hilarious. She get mad because she wanted to use my bank card. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, no, no. My goodness. Okay, puts on was I never seen that much rage, not even rabbit hole. Okay, okay, here we go. Globalismo. Backman, the restaurant didn't accept card, so she's paid for the meal, but after we that in the restaurant reimbursed her the money, but was after the tantrums meltdown. Senyuko Hamong are from Vietnam. Hamong. What is that? Hamong? Okay. Biobili Hamong people were exiled from China. They live in Laos, Vietnam, and Thailand mostly. Oh, okay. So this is a tribe. Hamong is a tribe.
Mm.
Yes, because globalismo, black man at Biobili. Yes, because I wanted to pay by card, not cash. Senior ko, Miss Money, are you Ilonggo? No, she's from Cebu. I'm
Tama,
Ilonggo.
Cebuana.
I'm Ilonggo.
Yeah, Ate Lilibet is Ilonggo, and then it's Cebuana.
at Globalismo Blackman. I wish I was around witness and OMG the popcorn would be taste so sweet. Watching this go down crazy. Okay. Okay. Globalismo Black Man at Putin, it was an experience that caught me on the guard. I never knew Filipina had a rigging temper tantrums like that. The next day, apologized to me for erotic temper tantrums outburst. That's that's
Yeah, it's
ridiculous.
just really, yeah, that's depends on person's personality or attitude, you know. I believe
But you
we
know
are
what?
born with
Yeah,
different attitude the moment we born in this world, you know. We already
good
have
thing
that.
that good thing she asked apologize.
Yeah, at least she apologized.
Hmm. She went Dragon Ball Z on you, then apologize. That's so Asian. Okay, globalismo, black man. The second experience was at the bar in London. A Filipina friend of my Filipina friend lost her temper because she thought their Pinoy boyfriend was flirting with another Filipina friend. There's at the globalismo black man. Filipino are very very celosa. Very jealous. Not all. Okay,
Not all, some
not
are
all, but
chill, just
majority
chill.
majority are very celosa or very
Yeah.
jealous. So I'm one of those that I'm not really celosa.
Theoretical goals.
Sanjay Adams. Miss Money, if a man want to date you, do want him to meet your family is if so it's okay for me. What? Okay, let me refresh the question. Miss Money, if a man wants to date you, do you want him to meet your family? If it's so, it's okay for me. It's okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. What can you say?
That
Yes
sounds
or no, Miss
trouble,
Money?
Chansey. That sounds trouble.
Boots and Boots Global, that one I totally expect to happen. Okay. Okay, let me read this. Bayou Belly, when I was in Ibasa, a woman came and asked if I could take a picture with me. My fiance flew over to her and grabbed the camera and told her, no, take a picture with me. Oh my goodness. You know what, guys? Here's the thing that, me and Frank, especially when we go to the mall, okay? And then after going to the mall, arrive home, and then Frank told me that, sometimes we talk about, jealous thing, okay? And then he told me that, there's a guy that's staring at me when I walk, and then I didn't know that. Oh my God, my husband very, very, very what do you call that, very observant when it but because if I'm in the mall, I don't really care. I just walk. If somebody say hello to me, I just hello, but I just walk like like a tickling.
You walk like what, ate?
Tickling.
Ah,
The tickling when once the tickling bird, they walk just straight, just straight. I just acted like I didn't speak Spanish. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, Bayabili. You don't show to people. you don't show to people that you can speak English, that you can speak Spanish, because that's what I do also, especially here in Metro Manila. There's a lot of there's a lot of Bisaya people. They can they speak, but I'm just listening. But if they say something wrong about me, that's the time I'm gonna talk about the dialect. But I don't show. But oh, no way. Tonight's show has been brought to you by top sponsor Bio Belly. Thank you, Frank. Okay, globalismo. Hamong is the tribe in Laos. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, Mindanao people have hot tempers. But you know what? Sinuko is just like, especially Ilonggo. We don't really show that, we're really mad, okay? We're just really mad. And then the way we talk is very, very slow. But take note, we're really gonna kill you. But if, we don't show that, our face is so furious, okay? We're still smile,
Yeah, I
but,
think the
we
Ilongga.
gotta, we
I
gotta,
think the Ilonggas are the group of people in Philippines that is soft spoken. The Ilongga.
So we're not really into the yelling thing that we still talk like this, very normal, but we're really mad about that. But you don't show you don't show face that our face is really mad. That's why a lot of people that they just joking that
Yeah.
Ilonggo people,
You
if
can
they
tell
gonna
with their
kill the
accent that
person,
they're already angry. The Ilongga.
yeah, very. Oh my goodness, Miss Manny, especially my father, once he talked very slow, very slow. Uh, that's in Tagalog, is very malambing, very malambing the bosses.
Mhm.
Bible, my ex-girlfriend was Hamong, and you don't know Tampo unless you date Hamong girl. Oh, Boots and Boots, you note the Filipino are very celosa. Be cautious when walking in the mall. Oh, yeah. You know what, Boots and Boots? I've been experienced that many times, not only 2 or 3 times. So especially, I just go by myself at the mall, and there's a Filipina, and then with the Western man, and then the Western man staring at me, because they just say, Western people are very they always say hello, how are you, even though you don't know him. So it's easy for say hello, like, Frank, how are you doing? So I also sometimes, when they smile at me, I smile. And one time, the Filipina girlfriend, was so jealous, because the boyfriend, when he smiled, I smiled, just walk. And then I told to Frank that in the escalator. So I'm going up, okay, and then this foreign and with the Filipino girlfriend going down. So, and then he just smiled at me, and I smile at him, okay, but I just go up. And then I told Frank, you know what, the Filipino grab his arm. It shows to me that, wait a minute, this man is taking. And then I'm thinking to myself, and I told to my friend, come on, I'm married to a Western man, don't worry about that girl. So it really should, bigla na lang, Miss Manny, bigla niya na lang, hinablot yung kamay and then put it. It's just like, I have No, this is my man. So it makes me laugh. You're the very silosa.
Yeah, very celosa. But not all actually.
Yeah. Canadian breed and Filipino. I'm not jealous person and tend to trust. All right. That's good to hear that.
That's how we will achieve world peace.
Boots and boots at Canadian. Same. I already got my girl, so why be jelly? Is my attitude. Boots be, boots on, boots siguraduhin mo lang. Siguraduhin mo lang. Make it sure. Make it sure. Pag sure diha. Pag sure diha, ha? Okay, globalismo, black man. Since you're cool, that's true about Mindanao people. They have a combination of indigenous and Spanish blood. LOL. Do not piss them off or else is RIP. So my ex GF is Bicolana from Bicol. So the temperate things is om, om,
Omnipresent.
omnipresent all over the Philippines. Well, they said, they Oregon. They're good. Bible, yikes, that's a good info global. Okay, Canadian bread and Filipino honey. I've never been cheated either, as far as I know. Oh, that's good for you. That's good for you, because nobody wants nobody wants be cheated. Globalismo, black man. Iloilo is a nice place. It's one of the favorite place in the Philippines. Making it sure, yeah, pag sure diha puts. Pag sure diha puts, ha? Ayaw ra magbuang-buang. Joke. Okay, so let's do the opposite, the word trust, the word trust. So there's an opposite, okay? The opposite word of trust is distrust. So you don't really want to distrust a person, especially when it comes to relationship, because it's just like, if you distrust, there's a thing that it's very, you always you all suspicious mind, and you always doubt about that person, if you are suspicious, yeah, suspicious and doubt. So don't go to the opposite side of trust, because it's not really healthy, especially when you invest trust. So you cannot really invest trust if there's opposite of the trust word. So it's important in a relationship that you don't you don't feel suspicious, or you don't doubtful about that. Globalismo, I enjoy the lapas bachoy meal in the bulalo. Oh yeah, yeah, globalismo, black man. In Iloilo City, lapas bachoy is, that's they're very well known. But in like Bacolod City, that city of smile, okay, that's very well known of chicken inasal. Oh my God, here we go again. We're talking about food.
Oh, they're very good with the chicken in asal, yes.
You like
Very
the
known
chicken
for that.
inasal, Miss Money?
Yes, especially when it's juicy.
Yeah,
not dry.
because I love the way that they marinate. Because we don't use a commercial vinegar. We use the natural vinegar from the tuba. That's
From coconut.
yeah.
Wow.
Biobelly, the thing is I appreciate about Filipino are that when you are treat them nicely, they really appreciate it. They appreciate instead of taking advantage of you. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, most of the Filipinos are grateful. Grateful. Sense of gratitude.
Globalismo black man. Biobelly never go to the Philippines without bringing chocolate gifts and LOL Filipino love chocolates. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is one thing that uh Frank, when he came here, he brought me, a big box of turtle chocolates. Because he asked me, have you tried the turtle chocolate? And then I told him, no, I try Hershey's or different products of Hershey's, but turtle. So I'm just curious because he told me that, have you tried the pecan? What the hell is pecan? So I just only knows the the peanut, walnut, or almonds, and then so he just brought me two big bags of turtle chocolates, and then the pistachio. But now I can't really eat the pistachio because I have allergy on the pistachio. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if you're, that's hormonal change. Before I don't have, but now I try to eat one or two nuts of pistachio. I start my allergy starts especially on my throat that I keep coughing. So that's what I know. So we stop eating pistachio because I have allergy, and I have also allergy peanut. Oh my god! So it pisses me off that I can't really eat the pistachio. Got me on the toes. Okay. No, you don't. Don't go to Raffy Toll Food. Ay, nako. Canadian bread and Filipino honey. Most Filipino trust until they are cheated on. Bible Canadian, sadly, that's what happened to me. Since you could, this is general Mindanao girls are unfaithful in Ilonggo girls. Well, well,
How about the
in fairness,
Cebuano? How about the Cebuano Sinoyko?
not all, not all, but majority of Ilonggo are very, faithful. What about, Cebuana? The Cebuana, they're faithful also.
I can say
I'm
Cebuanas.
forever yours, faithfully.
um,
Boots on boots, take a broken guy and hail him. He will love you forever. Take the broken girl and hail her. She will leave you broken for Santo. I, when I read your comment puts, I'm gonna, oh, this is sweet. And then, you're crazy. Did you drink your milk? Puts on boots? Huh? As the Japanese legend goes. Oh,
there you go, Sinoyko. Hot blood.
Bisaya are not faithful. Hot blood. Why? Have you have you experienced the Bisaya?
Have you tried the
Ah,
Bisaya Sinoyko?
pag sure diha sinoko. Pag sure diha. Cebuana girls are not faithful. Why?
So I'm not faithful, Sinoy ko.
Oh, 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 uh, please, please, don't forget. I just no wonder. No wonder puts and but you're so hyperactive because cut. Well, it's just like it's just like accidentally happened on you since sin Nyoko. So not all, in fairness to those loyal Cebuana. So maybe it's just one of those you
You never
experience
know.
about that. Okay. So for the opposite of trust, don't really when it comes to invest relationship, trust in a relationship, avoid suspicious suspicious look, suspicious mind, and you don't have to think every time that okay, especially for those LDR. So you don't have to think or you don't have to doubt every time you cut you uh cut off the screen of your phone, so you don't have to distrust. So you always go on the trust thing, so that if you wish to have a good relationship, yeah, it will be a successful and harmonious relationship if you build or if you invest trust. Oh my goodness, this is the cat that I this is the first time that this type of cat loves to take note. Avoid suspicious mindset. Hello, cat. Thank you for coming. So, okay. So you're home, so you can able to sit down, relax, take your cold beer, or take your dinner.
Welcome back, Scott. Enjoy the show.
Philip Maisie, I love Bisaya Filipina. Maybe I like hot blood, blood, like Bisaya. But you know what, guys? When it comes to, because we call that Bisayang manok, or native chicken. So in other dialect we call that Bisaya. So
One thing for
native
sure
chicken.
for the Bisaya. One thing for sure for the Cebuanas. They
For
love to
short.
please their partner. They're gonna be seductive but exclusive.
Ah, yeah. Okay, so I have a question. Okay, I have a question for everyone on the live chat. Okay, so is there's anything you regret? Is there anything you regret, guys?
Yeah, what's your answer?
When I get married, I will not some to watch my back. Oh, oh, Cebuana. But okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't know if I'm wrong, Miss Manny. But don't let Cebuana get mad. My God. Don't let the Cebuana
Don't
get
let
mad.
Cebuana get mad or she's gonna pinch your butt.
Huh. Your lato lato will gonna huh. Mm-hmm.
You guys are really like trying to like discourage me to, you know, I think you guys want Cebuana to stay single forever.
No, black man. I think Ilongas are more conservative and most likely to be faithful this way, my observation. Okay. So if for those men on the live chat, if you have, Cebuana, Cebuana are very sweet, very loving, but don't let them get mad. My God, it's just like Mount Pinatubo when they erupt. Once it's okay. Let me read this, Philip Maisie. I regret should have gone to the Philippines 20 years ago. That's you read the thing. Canadian Canadian bread and Filipino honey. I have no regret about my marriage and
Kaon na.
every boring. Okay, so yeah.
You will, yes. Very
Philip
tiny,
Mississippi.
tiny, tiny pinch.
But the tiny pinch, Miss Manny, that's very hurtful. Than the big pinch. It's just like this Philip Macy's
Just
Cebuana have a great
just
sense
like
of humor and they
ant
always make
bites.
me laugh. No must know who getting Bisaya have that hot blood. Philip Macy, 100% so true. Okay, so
Oh yeah, that
anyone who
one
answered.
also, Philip Macy. Cebuana have a very good sense of humor, actually.
Okay, so I have another question, guys. So anyone can answer this. Do you prefer to love or to be loved?
To me, I prefer to be loved because, yeah, I love to give love, especially for the kids.
True, tiny pinch can be more than yeah, exactly. Oh, it's really, it's really painful. Canadian bread in Filipino honey. Miss Manny favorite subject beside food. Butt benching. Take notes, guys. Boss.
Just trying to be silly, you guys.
Okay, so Frank Tate, pick the person that loves you. Take note. Okay, puts and boots. Take note from Kuya Frank. Pick the person that loves you. Okay? Take note. Be
It
loved,
should be.
then get Bisaya girl.
How about for the ladies? It should be also pick the person that loves you.
Yeah, I want, yeah, it's just like, I want to be loved. Okay? Matchmaker Carrie. Philip Maisie loves got to go both ways or relationship can't work. It's just like, it's just like love to be loved. Okay? It's just like uh, love or likes. So in a relationship, okay, guys, in a relationship, which one you preferred? Love or likes? Love or like?
Love.
Love's got to both ways, or the relationship can work. Okay. I want the woman who respect me. Yeah. Anybody, Bioville, yeah, yeah. That's, but okay, so here's my comment about that on your, on your comment, Bioville. Don't worry about that if you choose Filipina, because Filipina, we always valued, we always respect our men, no matter what. No respect them. These boots are made for walking. You know what? Boots and boots. Last night, when I watch a movie, because there's the Rock Entertainment in HBO. I was, last night. So I was watching, because one of my favorite Hollywood actor is Jean Claude Van Damme. So I told Frank that I'm sitting here in the couch, I'm watching on the big TV, and then I told him, I have to lie down on the bed because he's watching also his phone. So we on the room. And then I told him, oh, you know what? There's a nice show in the Rock Entertainment. It's all Jen Cloud Van Damme. And then it reminds me of you. And then because the movie that they shown is just during the time that Jen Cloud Van Damme was young, so he has a nice muscle. Okay, so it reminds me of you, Boots and Boots. So I just thinking, so oh, I wish that Boots on Boots has a muscle of this, so that the name that I gave you, that you you have muscles from Brussels. Gotta love the person that loves you unconditional, like that, for sure. You know what? This is the thing that my love. I will. I'm proud to say this, that my love to my husband is profound, profound love. So you cannot really, I like, okay, from Frank, like I can only live with my person that I like. I can have been in love with the person that I hate. Oh, that's very deep comment, huh? Ooh. Always ask Bisayan girl something 3 times, then ask again. Okay, Bio Billy, good point, Kuya Frank. I always learn a lot from you. So, Frank is your sensei, sensei, sensei Tate. So, any question, guys? Okay, so I have last question before we gonna end up this show. Okay, this is very good question. What is the one rule you have for yourself that you never break? Okay, so let me refresh the question. What is the one rule you have for yourself that you will never break? So
Yes.
anyone can answer that question.
My answer,
What
what
is
about you, Ate?
what is the one rule you have yourself that you will never break? Trust.
Mhm.
I will never break that trust to my husband, because like before I just, my money is my money when I was, when I was not married. So now Frank, he share his money to me. So his money is my money. So it's just like he told me that don't, don't steal, don't steal the money. So I just, I just hold that. I don't want to break that because he trusts me by by sharing his money to me. Okay, so I don't want to break that. I don't want to break that rule for myself and also for our relationship. So that's the thing that I will never break that rules for myself to him. Yeah, that's your senseitate. Yeah,
Well,
that's
my rules
that's
for myself, my rules for myself is like live within my means. That's just my rules. Money, always remember, live within your means. No matter how
yeah.
nice those things are. If it's not within your means, forget it.
Oh my God. Somebody's open, noisy. The car alarm. Senyuko, always tell the truth, never lie. Yeah, that's why, I don't want, I don't want to break that, I don't want to break that rules for myself, the word trust. It's just like, what Miss Manny, Frank told me that, unlike, other women that, if they, if they, uh, especially for men, for men, it's not, not all, they share all their money to their, to their wife. They share, but not all.
Hmm.
But, Frank, he shared all the money. So I don't really want to, I don't want to break that rules for myself that, I don't want my husband, doubt about me or distrust on me. So I don't want to happen that. Okay, guys, for those ones on the live chat, so what is the rule you have for yourself that you will never break? So you have rules on yourself?
I'm sure they do.
Okay, from Frank. No man stands as tall when he bends over to help a child. I will never forget that rule. Yeah, that's very, that's very, that's very, when I, when I know that, it's just like, huh. I wish that some, some rich people, they will know about that, no man stand as tall when they bends over to the to help a child.
Hmm.
So that's all, guys. So I think it's time for me to anyone because I already 2 hours. But let me say thank you. Say thank you to my sponsor. So thank you for Globalismo Black Man. Thank you for sponsoring us, for sponsoring my show for tonight. My voice. Let me drink
Thank you so
water.
much. Thank you so much, everybody. You're so awesome for sponsoring this show.
And then Raymond, thank you so much, Raymond. And of course, our main sponsored, BioValley. Thank you so much, BioValley. So yes, so I appreciate your comment and your time to join with us. Thank you so much, guys. So, Miss Manny, any new update in your channel? So feel free to to invite or something new on your channel.
Not, I think the only new for my channel is like I'm not sure if I can get a live streaming this Friday because as you can see, I'm using my phone, so I'm still on the situation of fixing the laptop. It did not turn on since last night, so I woke up 6 a.m. today and thinking about the laptop, and up until now, it's still not turning on. So let's see this week if I can able to create a live stream for Friday.
Maybe there's a virus, Miss Manny.
Yeah, I just tried to troubleshoot it first. I was like watching some videos on YouTube earlier.
Okay, so let always ate, thank you, Via Valley. Thank you. I appreciate that, And also for those who joined to the live chat, I appreciate you guys. Puts and Boots, Canadian Bread Honey, Scott, um, Senyuko, Yuka,
Yes.
my
I mean,
my
this our shows, our live streamings won't be possible without you guys. So
yeah.
it's all
So,
because of you.
yeah, I really appreciate that, for that you spend time with us, to share opinions, comment about the subject that I build for for the shows. I really appreciate that, guys.
Hi, Bruce.
But you know what, guys, this is the thing that of course, I really want, I want really want to be serious so that about the topic that we're gonna discuss, because this is the main reason, because I want also to share some knowledge, some information that we might never know. Some people don't really know about that, so it's better to share information, sharing discussion about what's going on in the world, especially now that I everywhere is there's a war after Russia, and now is this the Palestines and Israel. So after that, so especially now Philippines, that when it comes, it's kind of it's kind of scary. So yeah, so we have to spread good information. It's not fake information, sharing experience by experience, not fiction. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Bruce. Bruce, is just what's going on your on your phone. You still cannot able to open your YouTube, but my phone is still my other Android phone. I cannot really log into YouTube. So they say that I have to go to my browser and log in. I don't know what's happening about that. Yeah, thank you, family. So guys, so I won't stay long. So yeah, to all to all who's coming and join with us. Thank you so much, guys. Miss Manny, as always, I really appreciate your time. So
I also
thank you,
appreciate you, Ate. Thank
everyone,
you.
and have a good night and
Bye.
have a good day. Bye, mabuhay.